Don't forget to press the subscribe button and click the bell icon to stay up to date with all our videos. Alright, so the issue was I didn't add a class name. It was, I guess, center me. Yeah, it's right here. So I was not having this name and that was causing this misalignment. Alright, so now this is fixed and let's go ahead and start typing something here. So in this video I'll show you which are the functions that we will be using, and yeah, we'll go on from there. So this will be our logic where we will be handling all the logic. So for that logic I will, first of all, we need an input, or in other ways we can say something which we are going to have here. So for that reason we will need a state. So const input set input. So we will be using hooks, and for that reason I'll use state, and we can either use arrays, or in this series we will be using it as a string, because in JavaScript you can utilize string as an array. You can split, slice, whatever we want. Okay, so use state. It didn't auto import for some reason, but we will import it. And okay, so there will be a few functions. One will be add input, second will be clear input, third should be calculate. Okay, calculate. And okay, this is something that we need as for now. So let's begin with add input. So const add input, and here I will need, first of all, if I am adding an input, I'm supposed to, this is a process where it adds one by one. So if I type something on a keyboard, it is considered as an input and it is tied behind the already existing tag. Okay, so for that reason what I'm going to do is I'm gonna receive a character, because this is a callback function which we will be passing in the keyboard. Okay, so I'm gonna receive a character and plug it at the back of this input. Okay, so first of all I can do this, let, or yeah, I can use let new input equals to, we already have this input, so I can use input and new input, or this is not an array, so I can directly use input dot, it should be plus equals to character set new, or set input to new input. Okay, this looks good, this doesn't look bad. So let's pass in the callback function, add input. Okay, so in the keyboard, here it is. For we will right now do for the 7. So on click, pass it as a callback, pass it as a function, and add input. We don't have it, so I'm gonna have this here. So there are two ways of doing it. One is just pass props, and then you can do props dot add input, and in the add input you need a value which is going to be 7 here. 7 should be a string, it cannot be number. It can be, it depends on how do you design or how do you calculate it, but we will be calculating based on string. Okay, so it, for simplicity we can even destructure this prop as add input. So if we destructure it, we don't really need props. Okay, so this is one way of doing it. So let's see what do we get here. So when we press this button 7, it's gonna pass on the data inside of the calculator, and it's gonna update this input. So input, let's see, input, we will pass in the input inside of the screen because we would like to display that. So when we have a screen, I'm gonna destructure it again, and input, screen input, I'm gonna name it input. Okay, which is good. And let's see what do we have. Initially it's going to be empty, 7 7 7 7. So this is working perfect. So this is something that we need, right? So this is great. I'm going to go ahead and have all these other components, which should are all these other buttons should have the on click, and yeah, this is good. Alright, so let's go ahead and what are we supposed to do next? So in the input, now the issue is that, let me quickly go ahead and complete the whole part, and yeah, I'll see you in a while.